So Friday, here we are, Friday end of the week. And Friday means yesterday was Thursday. Thursday for me has become bittersweet because we've got Lower Decks and She-Hulk. Greetings, Dave here, DCP Facts. Now, I like watching these shows, I guess. Now, I'm waiting to catch on to She-Hulk. Now, Lower Decks, and I've talked about Lower Decks before, I like Lower Decks. It took me in episode 2 to get used to it. I didn't really like, the way that they positioned it, with Mariner being who she is and then everything. But, the characters are so great. I have a Lower Decks shirt. I'm engineering, of course. And enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. And it's been something fun to watch, and here we are, season 3. And then She-Hulk, She-Hulk recently, we're at episode 5 now. I'm watching it. And now I'm going to go, this video is going to be in 2 parts. I'll deal with Lower Decks later. I watched She-Hulk. I just watched She-Hulk. Obviously not as this, because I taped this on Thursday, and here I am putting it on Friday. I watched it. Now, I thought the first episode was okay. I didn't like sort of the put down on Bruce, but it's like, anyway, I've talked about that before. It's okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. Now, I'm a big comic nerd. I wasn't really big into She-Hulk. I liked her when she was a character of the Fantastic Four, but I didn't watch and read any of her issues that John Byrne did. I didn't really watch a lot of it other than what he did in the Fantastic Four with her, which I thought was great, but I watched the show because, well, I just want to see what's going on. I do enjoy Marvel. Like, Marvel has very, very few missteps as far as I'm concerned, but the She-Hulk, for a comedy series, I'm not really laughing ever. I'm not really, maybe it's not made for me. Maybe it's not made for me. And another thing too that I found jarring in episode 5 was the character, Jessica Ayres' character. Now, I watched him on here, and I saw him in the episode he first showed up, and I'm going, I know this guy. I know this guy. He was in Arrow. He played Adrian Chase. But once I looked it up, oh yeah, him. His character had a particular, I don't know, mannerisms, particular whatever. But then, in this episode, you have a particular type of character here, and now a particular type of character here. They don't mesh at all. Like, other than the actor, you would be very hard pressed to say it's the same person. The rest of it was kind of, yeah, I was going through, and as I was going through, is it over yet? Much like some movies recently that I watched, was like, is it over yet? Is it over yet? Is it over yet? They're just, I guess at my age, it's just, they're not making things for me anymore, but it is what it is. So for me, okay, She-Hulk, we're halfway through. I think it's 9 episodes, isn't it? So we're halfway through. And they did spoil the, at the end. Well, I won't say anything, but they did spoil another character showing up, which has been talked about. This character is going to show up in a new uniform and everything else. So it showed up at the very end. And it didn't even have like an end credits thing this time around. They just went, here you go. And that's it. They didn't have that little thing that they've had for all the other ones, like where she's carrying all the water for her dad or all these other things. Didn't have one this time. So I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm going to take a quick break here. Going to go watch Lower Decks. And it's, to me, a palate cleanser. Be right back. And back. Lower Decks. I love this show. The amount of little things they throw in here are just phenomenal. Like in this one of the aliens was the same race as the helmsman in the animated series. 3 arms, one that come out of the front. They had one of the characters, one of the aliens, like Martok, that was part of, like Wesley met one when he was doing exams, and also the episode where Riker became this first officer on the Klingon ship, Mendon. Anyway, they had that. They had all these extra fun little things. So I love about Lower Decks, Mike McMahon gets it. Lower Decks is Star Trek. It's fun, but it has so much lore to it. It's something that they just don't quite get in Discovery. I'm still halfway through season 2. I just, you know, Strange New Worlds was great. And the fact that we have Anson Mount as Pike in season 2 is great. But I just can't stand the whole bit with Burnham. I can't see getting any better, but we'll see what happens. I'll get to it eventually. Now the problem is I was doing it during the summer when, you know, regular TV wasn't on. Now it's coming back again. I only watched a couple of shows though. Like I watched The Rookie and Magnum, which I'm not sure has been renewed. NCIS LA. I don't watch a lot of regular television anymore, so it's not so bad. But to me now, you know, Thursdays, I got She-Hulk, but I did get Lower Decks. And it's so much fun to have that. And that's the way I've been doing it. She-Hulk, Lower Decks, She-Hulk, Lower Decks. It stops or ends the day on a nice bit of a high note. Well, that doesn't end the day because obviously it's, you know, my time right now, it's 8 o'clock p.m. So, yeah. So that's just my take on what's going on right now on a Thursday, or, you know, as we talked about this on a Friday morning. It's just, it's one of those things. And, you know, maybe She-Hulk will surprise me. Maybe it's going to get better, but we're halfway through and, you know, I don't really, I did enjoy, like I say, the interaction with Bruce and Jennifer in the first one, other than the fact where they made, you know, She-Hulk is perfect and Bruce is, you know. But Bruce is now, went off on a Sakaran ship, so where he's going to end up, are we going to get World War Hulk? I don't know. We'll see what happens from there. But that's my take. That's my middle thing on television. You know, just because why not? I'm trying to expand out what I do, and it actually came to the forefront when I was doing the redesign on my website. I went and I had one category before of vlog, just vlog, and well, I had two. I had another one that posts, just things I had that didn't have any videos. But then I've got TV, I've got Star Trek, I've got 3D printing, I've got 3D printing reviews, I've got tricorder builds, I've got Delta Vega props tricorder builds, I've got you know, movies. And my main one, Notions, because rather than just posts, why not? It's Notion. So I realized that there's more things that I talk about on a regular basis. So it helps me get into the headset when I'm doing these videos. Well, I should do something about this to add to that. I should do something to add to this, and something to add to this, and something to add to this. So that's what I'm doing. And hopefully this is helping you. And hopefully if you have a second, check out dcpfx.com. And yeah. And the obligatory, if you're here and you just found this and you don't know, you know, to take a look at some more videos, but if you're here and you like it, give me a subscribe. I really love it. This close to 1,200. I'd love to get those last 5 to 1,200, and then, I don't know, 200,000. There might be a bit of a progress to 200,000, but I'd love to get there as well. One day. So that's today's video. Everyone have a great day. Everyone have a great weekend. We'll talk to you all